Hello everybody, I'm just going on do a little avocado grafting here, so I said I'm gonna try out the live and see how it's going, right? So I hope some of you come on stream and watch. Waiting to see if I'll get a little viewings there. So I graft some avocado here. What I'm doing right now is preparing the budwood. Yeah. I'll wait for the live to build up a little bit. Easy one, you are right. Ask somebody one day, man. Nicely. What I have here is my pieces of board. What I get from? Nice. You're right. Yeah, boy, Ryan. I'm a pieces of board. What here? What I get from a mature tree that is always bear fruit. And I just prepare any pieces and I'm just at a graph here. Yeah, Cheryl. Yeah, Louis. You seen all everything good? Alright, cool. What going on here, Cheryl? There's just a few plants I graft and there's not much that the avocado plants ready to graft yet to say I do not set a bulk. There's just a few of them. But these seedlings on them grow real fast. What the size that is? These seedlings on them only here about 2 months now. And look at the size them pushing already. Ready to graft. I'm real surprised. Normally it take all up about 3, 4, 5 months. But some of these avocados on them, they're growing real fast. That is a good sign. I mean the push growth on the bud will on them real fast, so that the grafted tree is going to develop faster, they're going to bear faster, and you will have a stronger rootstock to go about it growing your avocados. Oh boy, easy, you see. I hope you get some of them seed on them to catch. I know you was getting a little problem there. Right. So the grafts are going on do today, most likely going on the cleft grafting, which is grafting to the top, right? So I'm a first seedling here. Look at a nice piece that will fit well. You can see this one here. This matching with the thickness, right? So we go work with this. First thing, my piece is about 4 inches there, 4.5 inches there. First we go in and create a wedge. About a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch. Will be good. A V-shape cut on both sides. Like this. Make sure you have a nice smooth cut on it. Alright, we're working with this. Right? I'm removing a part of this tree here now. About 1/3 of the height. But I'm making sure I leave some leaves underneath here. In case you see the graft fail, we'll be able to do it again now. You want other attempts at it. So you see I cut off just a piece from the top there. All I'm doing is just a little slit to fit this wedge inside of here. A slit straight down the center. The avocado plants on them when they're young and all too, they'll be real slippery. So to keep it in place, it's be a little kind of challenge sometimes. The graft is gonna slip and come out. So you just have to try and get it full. Right? Here your grafting tape. And you just go ahead and wrap. See it's slipping here? Sliding around. So you have to try and keep it in place. Got this going straight up the road. Oh, you can share the live and thing and a little group and thing, right? A lot of people see it. Right? That'll be good. I'll just leave a little peephole on the top there. Right? In the bottom here, I find this one. It's holding too firm. So I will do, I'll just wrap back the next piece on the other side there. To keep it a little more stable. Find it, it's shifting a little too much. That's how the plant is young, it's sliding. Alright, I one down. The next one here. Start with this one. See an appropriate piece for this one, boy. That's what I guess for. We gotta take a piece. See this here? This piece going to over here. Doing our next cleft graft. As long as our cleft graft could be done, I just try to do cleft graft as much as possible. The cleft grafts on them just be it's easier to do than say the veneer graft and the bud graft and stuff, right? Cleft graft just be much easier. But there are cases where you will end up doing a veneer graft. I will tell you about that just now. Right, so with the veneer graft now, if you see the seedling then have leaves all down here and only the growth happening on the top, I'll choose to do a veneer graft on the side here, because if I do a graft at the top, I'll lose the leaves and that will cause the seedling to die if the graft doesn't catch. Right? Oh, is it? I'm doing something. And come here, I'm doing something. On a live video. Yeah. She inside. There, the out. Alright. Yeah, if I didn't have all these leaves underneath here, I'd choose to do a veneer graft. That way I'll be able to save the few leaves that I have on top in case the graft fail. The seedling will still be alive. Right, so I'll have other chances if the graft fail now. But as I have leaves going straight down the entire length of the seedling on here, the cleft graft is the simplest one to do. And you wrap it, you always leave a peephole to the top. It has some people that is graft and they do wrap the plastic straight up. Now once you sure you have a real cool environment, they could take the chance and graft it and just wrap your plastic just with the grafted union is and a little above, right? But with the weather we just have here, and I do have 100% cool, I just wrap the plastic straight up to preserve some life and moisture in the budwood while it's waiting to catch. The next one here, see a piece that might match this. So as I say, your pieces could be a little between 4 to 6 inches, 4 or 5 inches, and I think 4.5 inches is the real width. And you just create your wedge being about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch in length. The top of the wedge will be thicker and the underneath side going to be thinner. So you will have a nice snug fit inside of the seedling. Let's see. Like this. Just screw off the bottom a little bit. So you have a nice smooth fit inside, right? On the seedling now. Cut the. If you have any leaf close by to your working area, you could always take them off, right? Once they're bothering you. As long as you leave some of the leaves to preserve life of the seedling while you're in the grafting process. This slit that you're making in the center of the plant have to be same length as the wedge that you created. See how slidey this is here? I'll try and keep it in place. As you can see here now, with this, the external layers matching, right? So you have piece of the back outside here lined up with the pieces that you're grafting. That will help you a lot with ensuring success of your graft, right? Everything had to line up, like if you take out a part and you put in another part, it should match. The seedling real slimy boy. Cut out pushing this up and out. Try and keep them long. So once your seedlings and them reach to the size and thickness to match the pieces that are going to be grafted, then that is a good time to graft them, right? You can't leave your avocado seeds too long, your avocado seedlings too long, because after a while, once they're in grow bags and stuff, like say after a year and thing, the plant itself just start to harden and it's get kind of puffy and brittle inside. So in those cases, if you leave it too long, your grafting success will be slim. You need to have nice, young, vibrant plants to do your grafting. The next one here. I'll try to see if I can do more live videos when I have everything ready to graft, so everybody will see what already going on, and all you be able to do a little practicing with me one time too. And I might be a little more equipped for the lives. So here again, this is the wedge we have here. You come and tell my graph. And you afraid everything here, Cheryl? Yeah? You go tell me it's a spider and thing here. But you come in to help, you come in to sit down and watch. That's your usual speed. You can come and help me. One thing too, after you trim the top of the plant and you graft, the whole seedling just started thickening. Because what happens is before you cut the plant, while the seedling growing, it is be looking to put height to grow as tall as it could grow. But once you cut the top, the whole plant itself started thickening. And then after your pieces catch, then it will start back to focus on growing upwards. Alright, bring 4 down. And more here. I use a thick piece here. I have a thick piece of board here. See if I forget to use it on this plant. This one a little fat. Quite good. As long as I get inside that wedge there, good. Alright, let me see this one here now. This one got to cut a little lower because of the thickness of the piece of boardwood. So I cut back that quite there. So the important thing to know when you're grafting is to leave some leaves on the seedling itself. That way you preserve life for the seedling in case you have a failed graft, your seedling won't die or anything like that. say like you had a seedling here, and you look to graft it low down here, so you remove all these leaves going to come off if you cut it off, right? Or what happen if your graft fail? This whole thing might die. If your tree happen to send out of that shoots, then you will get a next little piece that will be growing out, like say this one here. It will grow thin and tall, and then you're going another wait a while now, some months again before this get thick enough to graft. So ensure that you don't lose the seedling, and you could have a few chances on it. You try and graft high up, and you leave some leaves on it. So say I graft up here now, and this graft failed. I still have all these leaves here, so I could probably remove this leaf and try further down here. I'll have a second attempt here, and then if this fails, I'll have a third attempt right here, and then I could remove this leaf and have a fourth attempt right here, because you still have this leaf here in the end down here, right? So to have some leaves lower down will be a real benefit to you. If you don't have the leaves, this whole thing will end up drying out, and you're going to have to wait for it to catch and go back another place to graft. So always ensure that you leave some leaves. So we have it here. Going to do this one here now. Normally, sometimes I'll cut off this, right? But since this little other growth we have in here, it's very nice. So I'll leave it still in case something happen to go wrong with this one. I'll have something to graft here, or even self later on when this develop a little better. What I could do here is graft a different variety of avocado right here. Since you see you have two pieces growing out from the same seedling, you could probably graft something else on this one when this one thicken up, a different variety. So you could put like pollock here, green pollock and red pollock, or pollock and a bottleneck. You understand? So I wouldn't rush to cut this off yet. Right? If I see it hampering growth on this side, which it ain't look like it doing because this growing by itself, this growing by itself, then I would have cut it off, but it's not necessary at this time to do that. Once you have a nice snug fit inside of there, you're all well and good. Now remember, when you're wrapping the grafted union itself, wrap it as firm as possible to keep the graft in place, keep the moisture and air and everything out, because you want it to heal without the interference of things outside in the air and the rainfall and all of that. So wrap it as firm as you could underneath. Could be a little more gentle when you're wrapping the upper part, but the grafted union itself, do it firm. Right. Last one to graft for today. This one have two other growth happening underneath, but they're real small and they're brittle. So what I'm going to do on this one here, look at how these smaller growths is. I'm going to cut these off. These not growing as fast, but they would be hampering the strength of this part here. since there's more than one underneath, so I'll just cut them off. Get rid of that. Now the last one, see where it offering up. So for the last, I'll show you how this is. See this side here, that side here, and look at how it is. Make sure you have the layer back coming straight down on the both sides, right? Because that have to match to the piece that you're grafting. Now where this fit in good? It fit good over here, so. A little slit with your razor blade. You could use if you got a grafting knife, well, yeah, you could use that, but I get real comfortable with using razor blades. Those look real nice to me. But you might have the chance that you're cutting yourself, so when you're making your wedge and stuff, you have to be careful that you don't miss and cut yourself instead. It happened to me before when I now started. You just have to be careful with everything that you're doing. Alright, so going firm underneath here. This one holding really nice. The seedling wasn't so slimy. It wasn't so slimy and bad. So we got to go with this one here. Alright, so we come to the end of this video here now. Make sure you leave some leaves to preserve life for the seedling, that it won't die and dry out on you if your graft fails, so you have other attempts. So say like this one here, if this graft fails here, going to dry out up to here, right? Because it have a leaf here. So once it have a leaf here, it's going to dry out to just this point here now. Right? So then you just cut this off if your graft fails. Take off this leaf, cut a little further down here now, and then you have another chance to graft on this area here. If that one fails, you could remove this leaf cut here, and you have a third chance here. If this happens to fail as well, you remove this leaf, because it's going to dry up to right here, right? And then you have this part to graft again, right? Right, so we're going to do this now. Put this in a cool area out of the rainfall to avoid water getting into the grafted union, right? So them in a nice cool area. In about 2 weeks to a month, sometime avocado just take a while before it catches. Once I see growth happening on the upside here, and a month has passed, then I can start to remove probably halfway of the plastic, just for if any lower buds want to send out growth as well one time, right? And then say probably a safe time will be about 5 to 6 weeks, then you can remove all the tape, right? Now while it's in this grafting process, now you have to pay attention, because above the leaves just have little buds, which the plant might send out shoots. You don't want the plant to be doing that, because if it's focusing on sending out other shoots with what the plant recognizes itself, it would not be putting any focus on the grafted piece that you put there. You want all the energy to focus there. So any pieces that are growing otherwise, you break them off, so that the tree going to focus on this catching. Once you see 2 weeks has passed and this remain nice, green and fresh, then you know you're having success for sure, right? But sometimes it's just a little patience you gotta have with the avocado before the leaves and them really start to grow out. Right, so you store that in a cool place. After these 6 weeks, 5-6 weeks, when you finally remove your plastic, you could put it in our next cool area, but outside in the open where it could get rainfall and stuff, right? And after it growing out some time, and you know, the graft real strong and it holding well, then you could transplant it in the ground or in a pot out in the open, anything, right? Where the spider come from, boy? Sure, look a spider, girl. Come on from the plantain, man. Right, so let's take care. I'll let's do some more lives anytime I have time to do it, right? Take care, and I hope I learn something later.